Donald Trump finally announced his pick to succeed retiring Supreme Court Justice Anthony Kennedy. The president tapped D.C. Circuit Court of Appeals Judge Brett Kavanaugh as his nominee, and the left's reaction, led by Chuck Schumer, will leave you speechless. Whenever a Republican president reveals a Supreme Court nomination, Democrats recycle some variation of the speech Ted Kennedy made in opposition to Robert Bork. Liberals predictably claim that Republicans want to oppress women and minorities, kill old people, pollute the environment and persecute homosexuals. And once Trump announced Kavanaugh's nomination, Schumer responded like clockwork. The Democrats' leader in the Senate blasted Kavanaugh as an extremist who wanted to take women backwards and wreck the lives of the poor by ripping away their health care. Schumer wrote, in selecting Judge Brett Kavanaugh for the Supreme Court, President Trump has put reproductive rights and freedoms and health care protections for millions of Americans on the judicial chopping block. His OWN writings make clear that he would rule against reproductive rights and freedoms, and that he would welcome challenges to the constitutionality of the Affordable Care Act. President Trump repeatedly promised to nominate justices to the bench who are hostile to Roe v. Wade, and WHO will undermine our health care laws. He has picked Judge Kavanaugh from a list of 25 people WHO were vetted and approved by the Federalist Society and Heritage Foundation, special interest groups devoted to overturning Roe and striking down the Affordable Care Act. With this pick, the president is making good on his pledge to punish women for their choices. Judge Kavanaugh got the nomination because he passed this litmus test, not because he'll be an impartial judge on behalf of all Americans. If he were to be confirmed, women's reproductive rights would be in the hands of 5 men on the Supreme Court. Schumer also promised to pull out all of the stops to block Kavanaugh's nomination. The Senate has come together on a bipartisan basis to protect women's reproductive rights and to protect health care for millions of Americans before, including those with pre-existing conditions. We need to do it again. I will oppose Judge Kavanaugh's nomination with everything I have, and I hope a bipartisan majority will do the same. The stakes are simply too high for anything less, but that is nothing more than political theater. Democrats have no power to stop Kavanaugh's nomination. That's because Chuck Schumer placated his liberal base by leading a doomed filibuster when President Trump selected Judge Neil Gorsuch to fill Antonin Scalia's seat. Republicans followed the precedent set by former Democrat Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid and eliminated the filibuster for Supreme Court nominations. Thanks to Schumer's reckless decision, the GOP can confirm Kavanaugh to the Supreme Court with a bare majority vote in the Senate. So Schumer can stomp his feet and hurl tired insults, but the left has no path to blocking this nomination. We will keep you up to date on Brett Kavanaugh's confirmation battle as the story develops.